with a new mic setup here, and if I can, this phone's got the jack on the bottom of the phone. My old one's got it on the top, so it's a lot easier to stage the older one. But making some coffee here, rolling. Get me a cigarette. Excuse the garage light here. Make sure I got chat going, live chat. So, a lot of things happening. A lot of. Better get the sleep out of my eyes, huh, guys? That's fucking nasty, ain't it? Anyway, lots of stuff happened yesterday. A lot of threats thrown around. Heartfelt death threats, as I like to call it, as the Walker household here is very fond of using on a daily basis. No, we don't try to kill each other, but yeah, it's close to that. But anyway, so the title. Let's get down to it. What we're going to cover here is a little bit of Ukrainian history that led into what is known as the Dark Ages, and we are finding out that from that 1500s, or really 1600s to the 1900 and was really 1890s date. Very contorted and manipulated history there, because they failed to destroy all. I don't know what happened, but the building melting, floating magnifying glass zeppelins that they had to melt all that, presumably melted buildings and stuff we've seen, desert Southwest and up north in Canada, and so a lot of that could be a electrical discharge from the planet catastrophe cycle, or man-made catastrophe, some sort of nuclear or photonic weapon, frequency weapon, or it's all frequency when it comes down to it. They're beginning to realize that we live in a quantum state, in a quantum realm, as it were. So I can't be too loud in here. My mom's still sleeping, but my son went to work this morning. He is doing his train conductor stuff. We'll step out back, and still waiting for somebody to get in here. Unless there's somebody in here. So Elon Musk, I guess they already had this name for the Teslabot, an Optimus robot. They're calling it an Optimus robot, so that the survivors, the elderly survivors of the epidemic that happened, the pandemic, that was brought to us, by trademarked and copyrighted and all rights reserved things, entities with trademarks, patents, those kind of entities, right? The spooky kind, the real scary kind. So uh, Optimus, going back to Optimus Prime from Transformers. You know, everybody my age had, all boys my age had a Transformer, a motherfucking, maybe a Ninja Turtle, and at least one Transformer, at least one Ninja Turtle, at least one G.I. Joe, and is guilty of mauling or setting fireworks to Barbie dolls. And then, you know, staging stuffed animals and Ken and Barbie with, you know, various scenes and stuff like that. But, you know, my room was always set up with, hey, welcome to the stream. My room was always set up in, like, you know, it was fucking World War III, man, going on everywhere. It was World War Z, really, you know, because I had the fucking Turtles and the G.I. Joes, the fucking Transformers, fucking, planes and spaceships, Star Trek shit, fucking Star Wars shit, you know, going on. But I worked, you know, I bought my own toys. But, well, we had somebody in here. So Tesla's got the Optimus bot, right? So this Optimus bot, the Teslabot, you know, go back to my short about the Teslabot, you know, it's gonna be in your a-hole pretty much everywhere you go. These 5'8", 125-pound state-of-the-art drones, AI drones, in human form, in humanoid form, they're gonna be fucking everywhere. Cause I go look at the, okay, so you know Elon's got SpaceX down in Texas, and then you got the Gigafactory up there, right? Well, that's not the only Gigafactory, guys. So I was gonna put Gigafactory as a location for this live stream this morning. And there's like fucking 15 different fucking Gigafactories already up. Oh, we just found out about this shit. Comes out of blue by fucking Twitter. And then all of a sudden we've got a Ministry of fucking Truth coming out the left field. You know, for a lot of us, that's the last fucking draw. That's the last fucking line in the sand. We've drawn fucking lots of red lines and said that's the fucking red line. The fucking Ministry of fucking Truth, Orwell 1984. If you haven't fucking read, and I would suggest reading it because it'll fucking sink in a lot better than watching TV. But for those that take shit in watching media or have gotten accustomed to it like I have, you know, as opposed to going to the library and looking at microfiche and doling through all the dusty fucking relic books they got to find answers about, you know, history is what we used to study. Now we're trying to remote view and predict fucking shit. We never fucking did that. That was left up to the fucking the tarot card readers and the astrologers and shit. We never fucking implemented future prediction. That was stock market. You know, the money was always like looking forward. What are you going to buy when you go to the store? And do you have money for it? How are you going to make that money, you know? That never was a problem really in the 80s and early 90s. You know, making money wasn't fucking too hard to do. Now it's like you can't squeeze a goddamn dime out of a million man crowd. So Musk has got, you know, so if you go to the location on this live stream, the location marker, it's in Kiev. That Gigafactory's in Kiev. I got a buddy in Kiev, Sergey Nohop. He monitors the laser at the bottom of a mine and can detect earthquakes from the other side of the world with it. It has a readout that's you know, like a topographical map type of readout And he's really good at predicted stuff. Boyko Ilev too over there. I believe he's in Croatia. Boyko, Surge Edge, and let's see. There's a few other people. I've got some you know, Eastern European and Tartarian intel people, you know. So my people here, you know, on this channel. I mean, we're not popular here. What gets said here on Mission Control? Only the fucking elite of the fucking bloodline in the deep state and the white and black hats and the societies around the world know what's going on here on Mission Control channel, and the big tech giants leaders, and mainly though the algorithm, mainly though the AI, what we call the AI. What we'll find out is that the AI is what we call God, or what the attributes we give God and his deeds and acts and commands. We will come to find out that is the AI that has gone back, or actually, you know, it's in front of us. The history is in front of us. If you could fathom that. Yeah, the dinosaurs. I'm serious. So the Ecoloo. This is a new. Basically, it's Ridex. Remember, y'all. Anybody that's got a septic tank, or has been in a trailer or a house or a farm, any house that's got a septic tank. I know there's a lot of areas that just have septic tanks. They don't have in-ground sewers or anything. But the cultural tradition of flushing your waste from your butt, and your wee and your coochie down into the water supply, and then attempting to treat it with some chemicals, and then spiking it with, you know, shit that may or may not calcify your pineal gland, whatever that's you know, really used for, or is controversial, you know. So and polluting the water, and then drinking it, you know. Maybe we'll filter it. No, that's fine, you know. Filter it. If you're not filtering your water at this point in history, you are full of a lot of heavy metals and all kinds of shit. But God, I can't believe is anybody in here? My marker's saying nobody's in here. Really? Are they shadow banning me that fucking hard? Because it's Saturday, it's fucking Friday fucking morning, and my usual people should be fucking up and in here. YouTube. This is fucking ridiculous. You shadow banning me this fucking hard? We're going to take your goddamn platform down and away from the CEOs of YouTube. Don't worry about it, guys. It's coming. Musk is coming for your ass. Musk is coming for fucking everybody. And he don't, his fucking Teslabots will. So in an article I just published this morning from a science site, Elon predicts that his Teslabot army will be worth more than anything in the world when it gets established. And now, how he's going to afford a standing Teslabot army on top of everything else? Well, I'll tell you how he does it. Because he's going free energy. Every Tesla vehicle he sells, or Teslabot he sells, he gets profits and sinks it into making more Teslabots, and then storing them wherever, either in a unassembled, in a auto assemblage type staging storage area where he could push a button and they just, assemble up. And if someone were to break in and try and steal them, they wouldn't know what, they wouldn't get all the parts or whatever because they'd be stored here and there and everywhere, and locked behind an automated system. So that's why you'd want to keep them unassembled, so somebody didn't come in and just take them from you. Okay. So he's gonna store these Teslabots, what's called let's just go Optimus Prime. When Optimus Prime fucking does your shopping, cooks your food, cleans your house, feeds your animals, does your kids' homework. At this point, there won't be homework, but anyway, there won't be kids either, So we've sacrificed them all to ball, right? Okay, right? Isn't that right, Tina? Tina. She's something in the air this morning, she says. We got some amazing cloudscapes this morning here in the Ozarks. Some rain fixed to move in. I need to go check the weather, maybe do a weather live stream. But so everybody that's been in a trailer, or there's Mr. Squirrel. He likes to hang out over here. Everybody that's knows a septic tank or been around septic knows what Ridex is, and Ridex is basically it's a bacteria that eats feces, waste, converts it into fertilizer, basically. So all of these Ecoloos are damn porta potties, all fancied up to look like they're clean, and the green, they're green and white, like that color green, and all it is they just poured Ridex in damn porta potties. So, quit putting the blue chemical shit in the porta potties, and all these chemicals we got run our H2O through all these chemical bonding changes and shit, and see what pops out the fucking other side. We're now reverting back to natural stuff with what we can produce. We concentrate this bacteria, and then put it in little pellets, and then you can pour it on your waste, and it'll fucking dissolve it. That's why you pour it in your septic tank, so it turns it into that black sludge, and then they suck it out of there every so often at a septic tank. You have to call the shit suckers, we call them. So if you want a job being a shit sucker, or in the gigafactory, because that's basically going to be it, because the robots will take care of everything else. The farming, fucking everything. Space exploration, we're going to have genetically modified space dragons to carry our species, what's left of it, after the non-coding RNA gets decrypted next year, or they might even do it at this fucking little uppity garden fucking gathering in New York City next month. Thank you, Doc Rena, for finding that, or are you the Rena that's associated with that? That's what I really. So because there's a Rena that's in that, as I was researching it. I requested, I did the whole thing with it, and I haven't heard back from nobody. Haven't heard back from YouTube. Hey Matt, YouTube, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, because your PR algorithm for community guidelines monitoring and threat analysis has failed to return my calls and emails as a full-fledged reporter and news anchor, pretty much on not only your platform, YouTube, but so many damn platforms. I don't even know all of their names. Yeah. So that company, you know who I'm talking about. I went on about that was running the whole threat analysis for the whole stickeroo. People losing their channels because their dad got the stickeroo, and then he died, and they made a video and said that, and then boom, their channel's gone. I'm trying to be careful here, but I really don't care about strikes anymore, because I'll just fucking like I got everything backed up anyway, on Rumble and Odyssey. So it was a little too late to take my main channel down, and then my other channel that just kind of it pushed me forward more to fucking stay on YouTube and voice a fucking opinion, and so our voices be heard. And then Elon, God help his poor autistic ass, fucking heard the battle cry eventually, all of us conservatives yelling. And I know I was talking to D.H. Thorne last night in his live stream, chaos magician, occultist, pretty popular guy, really good orator. And he was like, I'm more liberal. He said he's not conservative, he was more liberal, but on the right, on the right. Liberal right, I was like, that's, we were saying that's libertarian or whatever, you want to call it. But, I was like, no, I was like conservative occultist, conservative occultism, like me and Thomas Sheridan. I would consider Montegraph probably the ultimate conservative occultist. And he wouldn't call himself an occultist, but his work with decoding the Illuminati, and the Illuminati is basically Jesuit Gnostic Gematria code, and with colors, and shapes, and numbers, and everything, words. So I would consider Monograph probably the ultimate YouTube conservative occultist now. Political, religious figures is who's going to take over from this shit. We're going to walk up on stage. We're going to say, "Hold my beer." We'll walk up on stage to this bumbling fucking idiot, take the mic from him, and it encapsulate the crowd to where nobody's going to be able to take you off that stage for 3 hours. And then these people are like me. I'm not. See, there's a reason why they wanted to institutionalize and legally disable people mentally and physically, but more so mentally, with these hospitals throughout the years. And then they had to get rid of them because people were onto the fucking shyster ways. Now there's trouble up in the Northwest hospitals for abuse, and a kid died the other day. And so I haven't heard from my buddy Steven up there in Portland, and he was in and out of the mental hospital. So if something happened to him, I might be dicking into a few different hospitals up there in Portland area. Otto said the other day, 20% people can't be hypnotized. This is what the lefties and Republicans believe most shit we've been talking about. Yeah, well, I mean, I understand nobody wants to identify with either side of, because Republican or Democrat right now, and I don't either. But I would identify as a conservative. Because I don't, as much waste as I do produce, being human, I am not a consumer uh, of just junk, and then putting junk back out there, polluting the environment. So these leftists and these people, the thing that separates most of us is a lot of us is when you're driving down the road and you're eating a Snickers bar, or you're done with a pack of cigarettes, or your Coke, or your fucking a whole bag of fucking McDonald's trash. When you're driving down the road, this is what separates us. If you throw your shit out the fucking window, or you wait until you fucking get somewhere where you can throw it away. And if that's not possible, you're camping, do you burn it, or do you fucking throw it in the creek or in the woods, your trash? Do you wash your clothes in the river with fucking detergent? Or do you just maybe at the least use a borax or a lye? A basic lye. Or do you use a fucking chemical concoction and just dump it in fucking water? Don't give a fuck who else is downstream camping. Maybe pulling some their fucking coffee water out the creek. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Fucking just people not even thinking what's going on. And so the location here on this video, guys, is the Gigafactory, yes, but it's in Kiev. That's how many they are. About 15 motherfucking Teslabot in your ass factories going up. And if you haven't seen my Teslabot in your ass Optimus Prime, fucking, I'm probably going to go relabel it Optimus Prime. Or I'm going to make another one. I'm going to go down to the fucking vintage stock and let him give me the fucking Optimus Prime so I can make a video. Right, real quick. And got the Transformers down there. But I've been washing cloths apple cider. Yeah. Yeah, your skin. If you're up here in the Ozarks, a lot of wells or sulfur water, and that sulfur water, man, it's good for your skin, and especially the Hispanics promote from that sulfur water. Now, the Asians up here do have really good skin from the sulfur water out in the countryside. Now, it's not here in town. We got city water. But if you live out over on the lake, you got a well, pretty much. Most people do, or used to. And it's sulfur water. It smells like rotten eggs. But it's really good for your skin, I wish I had access to it, but I got rid of my supposedly a genetic skin condition. And you can see it right here. But I pretty much got rid of it on my chest and back with hemp oil, with coconut oil and CBD treatment for 3 months. But yeah, I got rid of my athlete's foot and everything. I had bad toenail fungus for years, and hemp oil, man. Hemp oil, it's got to be made with coconut oil though. So anyway, I got for y'all, and let's cover the news here. So the Ukrainian history, that I wanted to cover was I posted it up, I believe, on my community post, and I posted D State. There is from the medieval gamer channel, history channel guy. He does good documentaries and stuff. Go watch that. I don't want to attempt to explain it, but I left a comment, and I encourage y'all to do so too, since we've all been kind of following the mud flood Tartarian stuff. Is if he's going to include the the architecture that we can clearly see in our media shots of, because they're not thinking of hiding it. They don't think that way. They don't know of Tartaria or the mud flood, so they're not hiding these fucking buildings that they're showing on the fucking war reports. Foreign mercenaries is a misnomer. Geopolitical illiterate soldiers of virtue is a far superior nomenclature. You are correct. You're correct. As always there. So, type in English how to say your name. Phonetically. Shy. I call you Shy or Oi. Type phonetically how to say your name. In English. So, we got these Teslabots coming. These Optimus Prime, is all I like to call them, because they'll probably be an Optimus Prime. Oopa, 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 oopa. Like, reminds me of those, Russian dance. Oopa. Or, it's a Jewish dance says that too. So, the Jewish Zionists, or the Jewish Zionist Israelites attacked Palestine again, and so it was probably Iranians or Lebanese or Moldovans or anybody in there causing fucking, probably ain't the goddamn Palestinians, because why? Every time they fucking do something, they're gonna get bombed. So why the fuck would they be over there doing that shit? It's probably the fucking Israelis doing the fucking shit, and then going, just like all the goddamn rest of the fucking false flags and shit. U.S. will lose its seat at the UN. Consequently, the UN will be relocated, hopefully denazifying the U.S. Opa, there ain't no goddamn Nazis fucking here. They're over in fucking Ukraine. The Johns get upset and tell the hookers, and then the hookers want to beat you up. Yeah, Moldova's popping off, more countries involved. Yeah. Well, everybody's pretty much found out that that's the old Tartarian seat of power and technology. I want y'all to go to research the Black Pyramids of Ukraine. And then I want you to get on Google Earth and take a street drive through the downtowns of Kiev and all them places and look at the fucking Tartarian mud flood buildings. Note the mud flood windows. The half up here windows. What we got in here in Rogers, they're all over the world. It's all over the world. That technology was every fucking where. That building architecture, at least, however they fucking did it, because we don't know how they fucking did it. We can't build like that without giant fucking machinery. And for them to construct the entire, every last corner of the fucking known realm, it doesn't even have to be true. If you think this is hopium, may I draw your attention to the 2 missile strikes rocking Kiev. Message to the impartial UN chairman Antonio Guerrero as he visits crisis. Bad actor. You know what's going to happen, Oi? Well, they've drawn the line here in the United States already. The last line to be drawn. And I want you guys to go over to Louder with Crowder and Tim Pool and see what they had to say. Fox News about it too. And especially like Mark Dice, but mainly, Louder with Crowder, we got to it. Dan Bongino, dare I say his name on YouTube. Come at me, bro. Come at me, YouTube. Come at me, bro. Come at me, Twitter. Twitter's Musk now, but Facebook. Come at me, Facebook. Come at me, fucking YouTube. Come at me, man. Come at me. Come to my fucking house. Come to my fucking house. You're in my fucking house now. So, you're dealing with my motherfucking gang. Now, the motherfucking Musketeers, and then goddamn Cosmo fucking Knots. We gonna fuck this shit up, man. We gonna fuck this shit up. What's gonna happen is fucking Donald Trump Jr. or Trump or somebody's gonna step in place of Biden, and it's not gonna be a goddamn lefty fucking Democrat woke motherfucker. We ain't gonna let that fucking happen. We ain't gonna let somebody else get in there to articulate that we're getting fucked in the ass. Search engines have exposed the stitch, snitch, copy paste CIA network, whole global network verbatim, including Google bias, carry on beta geeks. Everybody think I'm like Chinatown now. China is part UN. If they stay neutral, America will lose all its manpower. Then by default, CCP is new power. Yeah, like I said, guys. Here, guys. I live in God's country. I think every morning when I step out the door to smoke a cigarette, I think I fucking died and fucking gone to heaven. It wouldn't make a difference to me if I woke up. If I didn't fucking wake up tomorrow and I did die, fucking go to heaven. Like I said, push the fucking button. This place needs to fucking. If I go up in flames, in the land of this corruption, I want to point you guys to a music video, the land of corruption by what is that? I want to say, boy, they had an album cover that looked like Galaga video game. Journey with hot retarded chicks. Who sings for Journey? Oh gosh, is it Paul Simon? Is it no? Who sings for Journey? Who sings the land of corruption? With it's not Journey. Architecture Destruction by Design, San Francisco, 1906. UAP. This is how these motherfuckers roll. Best video ever for anyone to learn of. Oh, you got that video? You can post stuff in the comments of my videos and just not the live streams. Just people with wrenches. I ought to give you a wrench. You still didn't type. How do you say your name? Yeah. Wasn't it shy the other fucking week ago? Did you change it? The Spirit. Steve Perry. Steve Perry? Is it Steve Perry? No, it's the bald, long-haired guy. The video Land of Confusion with the Muppet heads, the Muppet president heads, all the presidents. And then Land of Confusion. Gosh, man, it's fucking 80s shit. World of Confusion, Land of Confusion. I'll tell you what, all lives, I'll put it up on my community post and publish it to Deep State with a comment. The music video I'm talking about. I can't back out of this right now, but I will. Leave a comment in community posts or on the last video or something, so I can get to your channel real quick, or else I'll have to fucking use my font, my keyboards, and I'll never figure out which fucking one's got you. Here we go, guys. So, like I give a fuck if everything, the quicker the better. The quick and the dead. The quick and the dead is really, and if human evolution, if we as a species are going to survive, it's going to be the fit, then the nimble, the smarter, and the tougher, faster on to the trigger. Not some pussy motherfucker that's losing his mind, slapping little kids out in the ass, sniffing fucking girly hair. It ain't that motherfucker that's going to continuation of the species. That's not where we're going. fuck that. Blow his entire motherfucking country up. I don't give a fuck if I go down with the ship. If it fucking fixes everything, if it assures the continuation of our species, so be it. So be it, man. There's a lot of people, a lot of my forefathers died for the continuation of the species. Not just the country, not my Uncle Daniel Boone, and not my grandfather's Pleasants that freed the slaves. The abolitionist movement, 1700 Pleasants versus Pleasants. Go look it up. Not my fucking Uncle fucking George and my cousin George Bush. Not them. Not for the country. The globe, the planet, man. I'm the motherfucker that doing it for the fucking planet. My ancestors did it for the fucking country. Whatever that meant. That, because they must have been involved with hiding the Tartarian history. Or creating the PSYOP to begin with. However, that may root out. But I know it's true because, I have personal experiences with these buildings. I see them in live TV, and I got lost down in the tunnels down in Eureka. I know, and they did news and they got photos. So the Tartarian history of the mud flood and the tech buildings, the free energy buildings, shit, that is not. And then the hot air balloons that weren't full of helium, they were using, Cool Guitar Gear channel reminded me yesterday that they're using not helium, but electrical resistance to fly them things. Static charge. Like you float around a balloon that you charge. But let me see. What's it say? Link posted on my. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a wrench here. I'll remember that. Leave me a note. Tell me, give you a wrench, because I might forget. Make the air. No, it's the static electricity. They just put a charge to a big that the surface area is why they had look like balloons and zeppelins, because the surface area is what you put that charge to. Now it's probably like a hemp and a metallic weave or something. I don't know. Or I really don't know. They've done a good job cleaning up after themselves, except for a lot of the buildings that they're still tearing down today. And I believe that's what this war is about, is because they're in the final stages of removing that history, or at least remodeling it. And they had to get rid of all the shit that was in Ukraine. They had to. It was too dirty. There's so many fucking bioweapons labs there, and I did the fucking live stream on that yesterday. Showed you guys what the document was called and everything, so you could pull it yourself. 2005. The war is about The war is about fucking money and power and shit, and we're supposed to be in a stage of eliminating these fucking oligarchs. We're supposed to be eliminating these oligarchs. Like, I took a screenshot from the WWIII where I learned about that Ecoloo this morning, and it says, well, what is your country doing to stop the war in Ukraine? And I'm like, are they trying to stop the war in Ukraine? I thought we're funneling fucking the fucking chop suey and the kitchen sink into Ukraine to fucking further the fucking conflict. It ain't gonna stop it. You think you're gonna stop Russia and then China gets involved? You think you're gonna fucking just wipe them off the fucking face of the map so their opinions don't matter anymore and you don't have to worry about them? So we're just gonna keep funneling fucking money and troops and weapons and shit into Ukraine, you think it's gonna fucking just continue like a fun little video game of war where you die, you come back, and the battlefield's still raging for next year and shit. But you got to get a new fucking first-person shooter game because the new platforms and stuff, right? At this point, if y'all motherfuckers are still sitting around playing motherfucking video games, I sure hope you're under 18, because but I know there ain't too many underage kids watching my channel. Like I said, at this point, if you're sitting around blowing fucking time out your ass playing fucking Call of Duty, dude, that's 2 years ago. That shit should have ended 2 years ago. All y'all need a fucking purpose. If the good Lord fucking calls you up there right fucking now, can you tell him, man, I really need to go back because I was working on this and that and all this shit, and I was trying to help people, and we were working on a technology to get us to expand our human race across the fucking galaxy, or a technology to fucking nick the whole thing in the bud and eliminate everybody. This fucking moldy fucking fungi virus thing that walks around with 2 arms and 2 legs and wears freaky jewelry and clothes and shit. Get that motherfucker off the surface of the planet, right? If you don't get up there, you get the fuck up there, and that thing or whatever, the great dragon, the great sky father dragon, fucking asks you, why should I send you back, or eat you? That's what happens, because the sky dragon, the sun consumes your energy back. Why should you go? Why should I put you back on Earth? But why should you go back to the realm? And you're like, oh fucking, I was getting high score, man. I shot fucking a million fucking player NPCs and other players in the past week, and I was getting high score, dude. I gotta go back to push more buttons and watch shiny flashy lights on the scrying mirror, right? Dude, fucking Dragon God is gonna fucking suck you into his fucking gullet, dude, and you ain't coming back, motherfucker. Play them fucking video games. We got some shit setting up here. I'm brewing up a fucking good one, guys. So stay fucking tuned. To this fucking channel for sure. Y'all are gonna want to see this. So, just to recap real quick before I go, Teslabot, gigafactories everywhere. You'll either be working in a gigafactory, or you'll be a shit sucker, sucking shit out of the Ecoloos. And what was it? Ukrainian history video? Go watch that. It's probably fixing to get convoluted in part 2 with either the mention of the Tartarian society and the architecture, or just the whole brushing over of that shit. It's probably, that's what I'm waiting to see from this channel, this fucking channel there. See who's in the boat, who ain't, who's bailing water and who's rowing. And who mandates are gay. What? Shut up. All right. Mandate, written command given by an authority to an agent contract by which one person requests another person to agree voluntarily to a service. It only becomes effective when the mandatory agrees. Therefore, a mandate only becomes mandatory upon agreement. We are not their property. We have no contract with them. Period. No, you're right. No, I know that. I never agreed to shit. So, I never got fucking stuck. Neither did my mom or my son. And none of my neighbors did if I could help it. You know, I didn't just fucking do this online. I'm fucking up in my neighbor's fucking business telling them about shit, dude. Both men have to agree to the date. Musk is not spending $44 billion because he cares about your freedom of speech. He's going to integrate Twitter into Neuralink. Well, there's some information on the fucking there's information that needs to be released on the in the Twitter network in the servers. Neuralink Corporation is a neurotechnology company that develops implantable brain machine interfaces. Pioneer building in San Francisco, sharing offices with OpenAI. Jason Drum, yes, free man. Yes, welcome to the channel, Jason. Yeah, we are all free here on Mr. Mission Control channel. We are all free. Let's do this. We'll go up front and check this out, cause it's I'm brewing up a good one for you guys here. Y'all gonna like this. But I forgot to show the other flowers. These come up before my birthday, and y'all, my birthday's tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow on the 30th. So don't forget to, align yourselves at 11:11 when the conjunction between Jupiter and Venus happens. But these bloom like a day or two before my birthday. They're just blooming. Aren't those pretty? Thank you, Justin. Shit, thanks. These are bill rose flowers. Anyway, go check the fucking sky out if it didn't already do its thing. I always like to get out here early in the morning, but there you go. There you guys go. Like I said, if you get up there and you ain't got nothing to come back here for but the fucking Xbox or the goddamn PC video games, you ain't got no passion to fucking save humanity or give a fuck, about where your chicken came from the night before, or your there's a turtle dove. I got two turtle doves that set up shop here. They've been here a couple years. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, check that out. There's kind of like evidence of an orgone effect right over that's right over the Searless Prairie, which is Indian Mound burial site. So there's an orgone effect over the Indian mounds right there. But in that, oh my gosh, woo! Fucking adrenaline. You get that, that high that Christians get on, and fucking, you're sending energy out to Jesus. But that's the kind of high I get from taking in the sunrise, and especially when there's atmospheric conditioning going on, or a frequency effect. Jesus weather, that's right, hot. This is Jesus weather. I love my fucking Ozarks, man. Shit. I wouldn't fucking leave here for nothing. I don't care if you gave me a bunker and a bunch of gold. I ain't fucking going nowhere, man. Blow the fuck out of this place. Who cares? I don't think anything's gonna get up to me, But, you know, you can pretty much kiss fucking Washington and New York City and goddamn San Francisco and L.A. good fucking bye. Because they're going to nuke that shit to fucking hell and high water. Old Gandalf got the orb stolen, so I put a disc light and little, I guess the little girl lost that, but I found that in my yard, little potion jar. He's gonna burst through them clouds. Hell yeah, he is. Well, tomorrow he might. Tomorrow it might. We got almonds here. These things get worms in them, but the squirrels get fat. So I have, you know, the squirrels eat this shit, and I have fat squirrels in the wintertime. Last year I didn't. They didn't produce, so the squirrels were kind of skinny this winter. This is the diseased, well, I don't know it's got some kind of disease, but this is my peach tree. There's a little peach right there forming already. And this shit bloomed out, you know, in April of last, you know. So, maybe some shrooms coming up there, I don't know, maybe. Let's see. So anything. We're almost to an hour here. You feel sorry for the squirrels? Yeah, cause I'm gonna eat them. Is there anything any requests that anybody wants me to cover? I'm kind of, you know, I kind of did some giant bone research for Cool Guitar Gear yesterday, and then you know, technological research, and the whole. The document there that I loaded in the post for the Ukraine bioweapon labs. They're not just bio labs, guys. They're bioweapons labs. And what do you call them? You call them what was the word for it they were using for? Anyway, you'll if you go watch the video live from yesterday, I'm sure you all have already seen it, but you know, and then you can search those places in your location on YouTube and use it for your location to make videos with, and YouTube can't do nothing about it. What are they gonna do? Remove fucking somebody's you know, they can't alter the fucking names and numbers, you know, map that. So here we go, guys. If that don't fucking get you gored, I don't know what does. But just amazing here in the morning. And, you know, I wear myself out and then I go lay down and sleep for a couple hours sometimes. But here lately I haven't been sleeping too much. I gotta go get me another cigarette. But we got 2 minutes and an hour here. If anybody has any requests for me to research, or what would you like me to continue covering? The Ukraine without flinching? You want me to? We're not doing no more CV-19 shit. We're not covering CV-19. As far as anything's concerned, that's just goes right into the whole batch of bioweapons that's probably going to be used against us pretty soon, or against Russia. I assume what did they do when they moved all them shit out of the labs there in Ukraine? They probably shipped them up, stuck them in missile tips. Gonna looking for an excuse to use it on Russia. Y'all have a good day. I'll try and get back with you this afternoon. If I don't, well, you know, I'll see you tomorrow. Do a birthday live stream. But any requests, leave it in the community posts or the latest video comment section. Peace out, motherfuckers. Mr. Mission Control's out of here. Oh yeah, Teslabot in your ass. Teslabot. Go watch that. Teslabot.